हमारा सुकून बेमज़ा तुम्हारा जुनून बेकमाल हमारा सुकून बेमज़ा तुम्हारा जुनून बेकमाल
What is cognition? In Piaget's pre-operational stage, ages 2 through 7, children associate words with people and objects and create imaginary companions. Lack of conservation may serve as the most common observation in children at this stage.
Can you look at these two glasses? Do you think that they have the same amount of juice? You think they have the same? Okay. Now we're going to pour this juice into this glass. Now, do you think that this glass has more juice, this glass has more juice, or do you think that they have the same amount?
That one has more.
This one has more, and why do you think that this one has more?
Because it's taller.
This child exhibits irreversibility in that she was unable to mentally undo the pouring of juice into a new glass. Furthermore, being fixated on the height of the juice in the tall glass, this is centration. At this stage, children are static thinkers in that they can't process the transformational states of objects. In addition, children tend to see the world only from their point of view in what is called egocentrism.
Okay, what do you see on this side of the pyramid?
X.
And in single classification, they focus on common properties found in different objects. Now, at the concrete operational stage, ages 7 through 11, what pre-operational thinkers do, concrete operational thinkers undo.
Hi, I'm Melanie Carlson, and I'm going to conduct a psychology experiment. What's your name?
Anna.
And Anna, can you look in the camera and tell us how old you are?
7.
7. Okay. Did you bring a friend with you today? Who? What's his name?
Spotty.
Spotty. Okay, Spotty's going to help us out today, okay? Okay. I'm going to take this ball and put it under a cup. Okay. Which cup is hiding the ball? Right there. Okay, and which cup do you think Spotty would say? Number 3? Okay. Now, can I take Spotty? I'm going to put him in the other room so he can't see us, okay? Okay, with Spotty in the other room, we're going to move the ball under cup number 2, okay? Okay. Now, the ball is under cup number 2, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, now we're going to go get Spotty. Okay. Now, what cup do you think Spotty thinks the ball is hiding under? Number 3. And why do you think that?
Because the ball was underneath number 3 before.
Before I took Spotty out of the room? Good job. Thank you, Anna. Okay, Anna, can you help me with a couple more experiments? Okay. Now take a look at these 2 cups. Would you say that they are even? They both have the same amount of water in it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm going to take this cup and pour it into here. Okay, would you say that this cup has more water than this cup has more water than this cup, or they're even?
They're even.
They're even? Why do you think that?
Because it's the same amount. It's the same amount of water just poured into a different cup.
Good. Okay, thanks, Anna. Can you answer a couple more questions for me? Okay. Are you pretty good at math? You think you're pretty good?
Yeah.
Okay. What's 4 plus 4?
8.
8. Okay, what, then subtract 4.
4.
4. And that was the original one we started out with, right? Yeah, okay. Now let's do a little bit longer problem. What's 5 plus 2?
7.
Plus 3?
10.
Minus 3?
7.
Minus 2?
5.
5. And what did we start out with? Do you remember? 5. We started out with 5. Okay, thanks. And then one more question, okay? Okay, what's 6 plus 6?
12.
Minus 3?
10. No, 9.
9. And then minus 3?
6.
6. And that's the original one we started out with. Alright, thank you, Anna.
Successful information processing consists of, first, knowing what you are doing, followed by making a decision, which entails executive control processes that plan and monitor what is being done. The information is guided through selections, organized, manipulated, and then is interpreted. The question is, how do children use these processes to solve problems? Research has been inconclusive in terms of how children process information. However, they have pointed to a few contributing factors that may have led to this inconclusivity, namely, inattentive to relevant aspects of the problem with which they face. They can't transfer or have difficulty transferring or retrieving information to and from their long-term memory, and possibly the lack of executive processes for steps in solving. Though inconclusive, psychologists have varying perspectives on the processes involved in problem solving during childhood. One such psychologist is the renowned Jean Piaget. Piaget's approach to problem solving during childhood involves 2 basic steps. 1, the processing of information, as well as the use of stored information. However, in Piaget's pre-operational stage, ages 2 to 7, a child lacks some executive processes to problem solving, as mentioned previously. Let us look at this child in the pre-operational stage of cognitive development and identify her lacks.
Can you look at these 2 glasses? Do you think that they have the same amount of juice? You think they have the same? Okay. Now we're going to pour this juice into this glass. Now, do you think that this glass has more juice, this glass has more juice, or do you think that they have the same amount?
That one has more.
This one has more, and why do you think that this one has more?
Because it's taller.
As discussed earlier, a child in the concrete operational stage of cognitive development, 7 to 11 years of age, displays increased mastering of problem solving, as seen in the following clip with the same problem but different stage.
So first we're going to look at these two cups right here. Do you think there's the same amount of juice in this glass as there is in that glass?
They're even.
They're even? Okay. So we're going to take the juice from this glass and pour it into this one right here. Okay, so now we're going to look at this glass and that one. So do you think that there's more juice in this glass, more juice in this glass, or do you think that they have the same amount?
Same amount.
Okay, why do you think that they have the same amount?
Just because this is skinny doesn't mean it's not the same amount. It has the same amount of juice in it, but this one is just wider and this one's skinnier, but they have the same amount of juice in it.
Psychologist Robert Siegler claims that a child's approach to problem solving is based on what he refers to as rule assessments. That is, what information about the problem is taken in by the child, followed by what rules are formed based on this information. According to Siegler, problem-solving attempts are based on formed rules. Nevertheless, a child's approach to problem-solving may take shape in that child's creative efforts.
Like so many child prodigies, her playing is perfect. Her sound is serene. But before 7-year-old Alma Deutscher's feet reach the floor, she's already written this. An opera composed for an entire string orchestra, praised by the best opera house in Great Britain.
I had the theme when I was very young.
Marianne Cole, in her article Fostering Creativity, defines creativity as forming original ideas through exploration. James Moran III, in his article Creativity in Young Children, defines creativity as an interpersonal, intrapersonal process by means of which original, high quality, and genuinely significant products are developed. Ways in which one can encourage creativity in their child may include providing opportunities, not making assumptions based on your child's work or works, accept unusual ideas, allowing exploration of possibilities, and most importantly, showing appreciation.
Jean Piaget's ideas and writings have been influential throughout the world in the study of child development and in education.
Now is it fair? Yeah, why is it fair? Can you tell me what you see when you look at that from where you're sitting? What are some of the things that you see?